Okay, so today we are going to decide on what my next series binge is going to be. But first, a word from today's sponsor, Squarespace. From websites to online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that helps you build your online presence and grow your business. But we'll talk more about them in a little bit. So I'm currently at the point of filming this video, and I'm sure at the point of you watching it, still binging the Wheel of Time series. I'm finding that I like doing series this way. I've always kind of spaced my series out. One book a month has been my standard. If even that often, I like having books in between, but it's kind of awesome just getting totally lost in a world and letting that be a big focus of my reading life. I know, novel idea, literally everyone else does it. Well, you guys really liked helping me pick out a new series to try that wasn't really on my radar last month, I think. So I decided, hey, why not help me pick out my next binge? After I'm done with the Wheel of Time series, what series am I going to pick up and hopefully just kind of blow through, read one after another. Obviously, this has a caveat. If I hate the series and I don't want to continue it, I'm gonna DNF it. But I'm at least gonna try to read as many books as I can back to back to back to back. So we have several really popular series that people are constantly telling me to get started on, or one of them I've already started. And you're going to choose which one I'm finally going to start and read all of. The first book on the list is the Dresden Files. If I'm not mistaken, this series just wrapped up or is about to wrap up. There's definitely a new release happening sometime really soon. I think this is a fantasy/detective series. All I know is that it is recommended to me nonstop. It's kind of long, but seems like everybody loves it. I've never heard someone say they don't like the Dresden series, the Dresden Files. It doesn't really sound like it's in my wheelhouse, as I'm not much of a murder mystery kind of person, but it's recommended to me so much that I'm definitely gonna read it. Plus, I loved Code Alexa? What's that book called? The Aeronaut's Windlass. So I want to read more from this author, and I just need to start this series. Next series on my list is the Expanse series. So this is a series that's been on my radar for a long time. I have recently gotten into sci-fi. I'm loving it, but most of the sci-fi I've been reading has been classic sci-fi, which has been great, but I really haven't read much modern sci-fi at all. But I've also heard almost exclusively amazing things about this series. I know that it's a slow burn, but I really, really want to try it. And Audible recently had a sale, and the first 3 audiobooks were only $5 a piece, so I bought all 3 of them. And my dad's currently listening to the series, which makes me more excited to read it because I love reading things alongside with my dad. So this one I'm definitely going to get to soon, no matter what, but you guys get to choose if I'm going to binge it, read it all back to back to back right away. Next books on this list are the Kings of the Wild. Is that what this is called? So I know that this series is not complete. Really, maybe none of these are complete. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is one that I've heard has an amazing crew, an amazing group of friends, which is my weakness. If you have strong friendships, people who would die for each other, I'm gonna love the book even if the book is bad. I can't help myself. Plus, Corey is looking for his next audiobook series now that he has finished The Rage of Dragons, which he loved. And this is the one that Daniel said that he should start since I haven't read it yet, and he feels really sure that we're both gonna love it. So I should read it. I should buy it so that Corey can read it. Next book on the list is The Magicians. This is a series that I know nothing about, except that every time I talk about magic systems that I love, people tell me to pick up The Magicians. I do have a friend that read it and said that she's confident that I'm going to absolutely hate it, but all my subscribers seem to think that I'm gonna love it. So I'm excited to see if I end up loving it or hating it, because it seems like it's going to be one or the other. Also, a subscriber recently bought this for me, so I should read it soon. And the last book on this list is Full Metal Alchemist. So I have started this manga series. I'm 6 or 7 volumes in, and it hit a lull. It hit a point that just wasn't very interesting for like 2 or 3 volumes, so I'm probably like 8 volumes in. Either way, I had read 2 or 3 volumes in a row that just weren't that interesting, so I put it down and I started picking up other things, and I've just never come back to it, but I really want to, because I know that it picks back up, and I was obsessed with this manga while I was reading it before I hit the lull. And that's my problem, is I love something and then I put it down when it gets kind of boring and then I forget to come back to it. And I need to come back to this one. So there you go. Those are 5 series that you get to vote on. There's going to be a poll in the corner. There will be a little eye that you can click on and a poll will drop down. Or if you're on a mobile device, you can tap the screen as if you're going to pause this video and then the eye will show up. Click on the eye, let the poll drop down, and vote for your favorite. Vote for the book or the series that you are the most excited to get my thoughts on, something that I will for sure read really close together and not spread out unless I DNF it, which, I mean, hopefully I'll love whatever I pick up. And then whatever wins the poll will be on my next TBR video. So be sure to vote, and then before you jump down into the comments, check out this ad from Squarespace. Tired of boring templates and difficult to use websites that make your blog nearly impossible? Raise your hand if you've been in need of reaching your audience, but your emails just get lost among the masses. Well, with Squarespace, all of your problems can be solved. Squarespace has powerful blogging tools to share stories, photos, videos, and updates, categorize, share, and schedule your posts. And if you're a cat that needs your emails read, you can stand out in any inbox with Squarespace's email campaigns. Their all-in-one platform makes it easy to unify your brand voice from your homepage to your emails. So head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, follow the link in my description to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure to vote in the poll and then tell me down in the comments what you voted for and why you're right and everybody else is wrong. I post videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.